Did you know there are so many expensive watches out there? We got curious, so we've taken a look into it and created a list of the top 10 most expensive watches that money can buy. So first up is number 10. Then Patek Philippe reference 1518 in stainless steel. At number 10 on our list of most expensive watches, it is worth a cool $11 million. The 1518 stainless steel by Patek Philippe was a limited edition, and the case is made of upper-grade stainless steel. The features of the watch make it an incredible buy if you have the cash. The dial consists of some brilliant-looking features. Also, there's a lovely moon phase aperture on the rose-colored dial that shows the regal quality of the watch. It sold at auction for a whopping sum of $11 million. Next up is number 9, the Paul Newman Rolex Daytona. These watches are a wonderful gift. The Paul Newman Rolex Daytona has a price of $17.6 million. This watch was given to the famous actor Paul Newman by his wife as a gift. She gifted the watch to admire and to pay tribute to the passion of her husband. We can see the design of this watch is not classic. You can see that Paul and his wife decided to go for an exotic black and white dial that adds grace to the watch. There's no doubt that Rolex has made at least one part of the elegant design of the watch. People were surprised when this watch was later sold at auction for an amazing price of $17.6 million. Next up is number 8, the Jacob & Company Billionaire watches. These watches have both grace and charm. See this elegant and beautiful watch that comes at number 8 for being expensive and luxurious. Most people want to look and feel the design of this watch on their wrist. But let us tell you, an $18 million watch is not very easy to get. The bracelet of this watch is covered in 260 carats worth of diamonds. Not only do the perfectly shaped diamonds show the grace of this watch, but the marvelous design of the succinct, skeletonized dial also makes it a beauty to look at. Coming in at number 7 is the Patek Philippe Super Complication. Let's talk about the beautiful timepiece created by an American banker named Henry Graves Jr. This watch is worth an astonishing $24 million. This was a customized watch made for Henry Graves. If we look at the design of the watch, it seems a bit complicated because of the many functions. These functions include a perpetual calendar, minute repeater, sunrise and sunset times. It also has a celestial chart that is based on a night from Graves' home in New York. Next at number 6 is the Chopard 201 carat watch. This is one of the expensive and delicate watches that comes at the price of millions and millions. This watch is worth an astonishing $25 million. There are different colors of diamonds carved in the watch. There's a pink diamond of 15 carats, a blue diamond of 12 carats, and a white diamond of 11 carats on 3 sides of the dial. There are lots of yellow and white colored small diamonds that are 163 carats and increase the shine of the watch. Sounds fancy, right? In at number 5 is the Jaeger LeCoultre Joaillerie 101 Manchette. Coming in at number 5, we have a very pretty and delicate watch that consists of a beautiful sapphire dial. It is not only expensive because of the sapphire dial, but there are also an incredible 576 diamonds embedded in the watch that makes it expensive. This watch was a gift for Queen Elizabeth II to celebrate her 60 years of power. However, if you have the cash, you can own this watch for a cool $26 million. Up next at number 4, we have the Breguet Grand Complication Marie Antoinette. This $30 million pocket worth watch has an interesting story behind it. In the 18th century, this pocket watch was designed for the French queen's lover. As you can see, the design was very complex and it took 40 years to construct this watch. By that time, the queen and her lover were dead. After that, this historically significant watch was placed in a museum in Jerusalem. If you're planning to buy it, you can find the watch at the Mayer Museum in Los Angeles. Don't forget to please subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon, like, and share the video. Leave us a comment below and tell us what you think about these watches. Number 3, the Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime. One of the most expensive watches ever made is a one-of-a-kind. I'm talking about the $31 million watch Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime. This watch has front and back dials that can be changed. The beautiful salmon-colored dial has a bit complicated design with "the only one" written inside. In 2014, Patek Philippe introduced this watch by giving a series of 7 watches to celebrate its 175th anniversary. It was sold at a charity auction in Geneva where top brands donate special editions. Next up at number 2 is the Fascination by Graf Diamonds. It is not possible that we could talk about one of the most famous and expensive watches and then not talk about the watches made by Graf Diamonds. One of their watches, the Fascination, comes on our list at number 2. This watch has beauty because of its shiny and fascinated color. The dial is pear-shaped, having a 38-karat diamond in the center with blue needles inside. The dial is detachable and can be converted into a ring, while the entire watch is carved in white diamonds of 152 carats. This watch has a price tag of an astounding $40 million. Wowza! And finally coming in at number 1 to top the list is the Hallucination by Graf Diamonds. Coming in at the number 1 spot, we have the world's most expensive watch. The Hallucination by Graf Diamonds is the most expensive watch you can buy. Any guesses about its price? Let me tell you that this watch, having 110 carats of diamonds, is worth an amazing $55 million. That's right, you heard me correctly, $55 million. The dial of this watch looks fascinating in the pink color diamonds, and the bracelet itself is made up of platinum. The platinum bracelet has pink, yellow, green, and blue diamonds with round shapes, the shapes of a heart, emerald, pear, and marquise. They make the look of the watch super expensive, which it should do for $55 million. That's all for this time, folks. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and for more updates and notifications, hit the bell icon.